The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the road trip continues with the first of 4 between the Iowa Cubs and the Wichita Wind Surge. The Cubs are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Dustin Beggs, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, this guy's one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy. Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down in the strike zone. A pitch-to-contact guy, so if you're looking for strikeouts, you're probably not going to see a boatload from this guy in this one.
Into the box now, Eric Castro. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately from top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 1 out, nobody on. In the air to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third.
Striding in, David Bodie. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
Leading off for the Wind Surge, the second baseman, Jose Cutco.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Luis is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting second.
Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Yeah, as you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third.
Now to the plate,
No
Matt
left field.
Keller. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First delivery to him on the way. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. Now the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Coming to the plate now, Alfonso Rivas, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. At the track, the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate now, Hernan Perez.
Second baseman.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. One away.
Batting seven.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And the slider gets him swinging, two gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now the pitch. Popped him up. Chisholm has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Iowa leads it 2-0. Now in the box, Jesus Sanchez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Castro is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Mitch Ney.
So stepping in, Mitch Ney, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Mitch May goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Love Barnway.
And that's in there for strike one.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Cotton, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a two-seamer. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 2 full. The I-Cubs are out in front 2-0. So striding in, Terrell Cotton, 9-1-2 due up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone.
The right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting. The center
Stepping up now, Ian Miller. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
And with his...
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. Number 14 on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now David Bodie.
Third baseman.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
In now, Alfonso Rivas. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Sanchez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Iowa leads it 4-0. At the plate, Sean Rodriguez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, Magneuris Sierra. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Dustin.
Standing in now, Dustin Beggs. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second
Stepping
baseman,
in and ready for another shot, Gosuke Kato. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him. Stepping into the box, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
the second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder,
Now
number
at the
5.
plate, Donnie Deweese comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Into the box now, Mark Segunas. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2.
The right fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eric Castro. From the stretch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Cody Pote answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Pote.
To the plate now, Ian Miller. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Zagunis over at second. Castro on at first with 2 down. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The I-Cubs are out in front, 5-0. Digging in, Jazz Chisholm. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And the pitch.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Now a ground ball and a chance for Trumbo over there at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Iowa leads it 5-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, David Bodie.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Chisholm is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, the first
So
baseman.
1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Trumbo will take the turn and head for second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
So now to the plate, Alfonso Rivas, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sanchez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Mitch Ney.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The catcher, number 36.
In now, Ryan LaVarnway. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the infielder, Sean Rodriguez. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Donnie DeWeese. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Donnie DeWeese.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now here it comes. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Mark Segunas, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1.
Count is full. 3-2.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Now batting, catcher, Mark Segunas.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Jarrell Cotton.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jarrell Cotton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Fouled off. This is foul right side. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
And a ball, 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Castro brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down. Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Runner's going. He swings and misses. Throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hops this one up. Rodriguez is there, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. The I-Cubs are out in front, 6-0. Now at the plate, Magneuris Sierra will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Sent on the ground out to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. J.C. Milan will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 10, J.C. Milan.
In there, strike 1. He'll check in here at 277. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Gosuke Kato, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well,
that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning.
Your
Brett
attention,
Graves
please.
enters now in a
Now
mop-up
pitching
role
for
as
the
he'll try to
Wings
keep the deficit right
Number
where it is.
53, Brett Graves.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. Mark Trumbo digging in now.
Mark Trumbo.
Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Hernan Perez.
So coming to the plate, Hernan Perez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Rodriguez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So one run here on one hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Iowa leads it 7-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Matt Kemp.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Heading out towards shallow right. Castro has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number one.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jesus Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Oh, 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Mitch Ney. And it's fouled away. No hits to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
At the plate, Ryan Lavarnway. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far, and he misses with it. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Donnie DeWeese.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they...
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Number 43 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Standing in now, Mark Segunas. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
To the plate now, Jarrell Cotton, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Popped him up. Lavarnway waits on it. He's got it one away.
The right fielder, number...
Into the box now, Eric Castro. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
So striding forward now, Ian Miller. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box now, David Bodie.
David.
He grounds it sharply to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter. The first
into the box, Mark Trumbo. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The I-Cubs are out in front, 11-0. Stepping into the box, Sean Rodriguez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him swinging
The
on the
center fielder,
fastball
number
there.
34.
Sean Rodriguez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Sierra.
At the plate now, Magneuris Sierra. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really
number
sharp
43.
out there, guys.
Scott Spindler will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 55, Scott Spindler.
Right there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pat
Your attention,
Venditti
please.
comes on to pitch now,
Now
hoping for
pitching
better
for the
results than
Winters,
the other arms
number
that they've run
46.
out there in this one.
Pat Venditti.
Now batting, Alfonso Rivas. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better
Leading off for
fortunes
Iowa.
here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, second baseman, Hernan.
So now to the plate, Hernan Perez, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fouled off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 0-2 once more. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Josh Smith enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Smith. Now batting.
At the plate, Mark Zagunis.
Zagunis.
And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jarrell Cotton, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Lifted down the line in left, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2, and now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. 3 runs already home here. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Eric Castro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sanchez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. So the lineup flips over, and digging in goes Keikoto, starting things for his side in the 9th. They face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he popped him up. Rivas into shallow left. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Standing in now, Jazz Chisholm. He swings and grounds it to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Fastball called for strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Mitch Ney. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And he'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, or for that matter, guys going out into 8th, let alone the 9th inning, this has been a terrific start up to this point.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. He makes the catch, and they will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
14-0 is the final in this one. The Iowa Cubs bring the heavy lumber in this one with 9 home runs. Terrell Cotton wins his 3rd of the season and recorded 18 strikeouts along the way. Dustin Beggs couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. Chris Bryant looks to notch a hit in his 30th consecutive game. Next. Yu Darvish gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for
Leading
baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch, and that's how we'll get started in the Tuesday opener. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's just 1 for 6. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Now Jose Arena, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Wilson Contreras is doing. He's on one of those special hot streaks right now. He's averaging over a home run a game in his last 10 games. I mean, he's the guy to watch. There's nothing else to look at. I want to see what he's going to do in this game.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third.
The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Now here it comes. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. Here's Matt Joyce now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Number 7, Matt Joyce.
First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. To short. There's Baez. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Anderson tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The next 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's got the average up to 307 here. 5 homers and 19 driven in. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right
Check
fielder.
out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Lined into right, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Mike Trout.
Digging in, Mike Trout, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here comes the first pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's Ryan Braun now, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun, making it an even 350 for his career as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. 1 shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Yu Darvish.
The pitcher.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 2. Now at the plate, Harold Ramirez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Up next from Miami, Lewin Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Late that time for a strike. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he popped him up. Bryant ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jose Arena. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. No balls and 1 strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Chris Bryant.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up, hit high and deep out to left field, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder, and it's gone into the bleachers. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 42 on the season, and with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Well, his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention. Some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's
ouch, that one hit him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And in to bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. From the stretch, a bouncer up the middle, scooped up, a toss behind the back, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Villar back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled off. And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now
at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Again, another foul ball. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail here 4-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Right fielder looking up, still going back. Gone! It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. 46 now for him on the season, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
The center fielder, number 27. Mike.
0-1 to count.
Wow.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Hold the string on him. Strike three swinging. But no chance to recover. Trout is on at first after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Braun. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, and that last at-bat, Natty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Josh Rader answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for one, on to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Yu Darvish, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. First pitch on its way. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Chasing after it is Joyce. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We're through four. It's the Cubs 5 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The center fielder.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Matt Joyce.
From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. One down.
Up next for the Marlins.
One away now for the Marlins in their half of the fifth. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike three called, and there are two down.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss for strike one. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Miami down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup.
Baseman.
Stepping forward,
Chris
Chris Bryant. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he takes ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And that, as you see, will extend his hitting streak to an even 30 ball games. That is some month of baseball.
D-Row, I'm going to have to ask you about this. Is that kind of the number when you start thinking about, hey, you're having a really good streak?
I would say 5 is probably a really good.
So this guy's raking right now.
30 games. You know what I think of when I think of 30 games? That's a month of sleeping with just nice dreams every night. 1 knock every game for a month. Pretty special.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Bryant on at first. Nobody out. Throw over to the bag. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. This one's into the bleachers and gone. Wilson Contreras has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, man, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Eliezer Hernandez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that brings up Javi Baez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Well, it'd be hard to argue that he's not the best hitter in the game right now. Aside from the hitting streak, he lays claim to the league's best batting average as well.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
In is Christian Yelich. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. Ramirez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Harold Ramirez.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
That he showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
At the plate, Lewin Diaz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Eliezer.
Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins, number 26, Garrett Cooper.
A ball and no strikes. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still 8-0. Adam Conley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Conley.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Ryan Braun.
The left fielder, Ryan Braun.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Joyce. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now
one away now, and here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Pitch on the way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Ready for another shot now. Yu Darvish. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Darvish.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. All set for the start of the inning, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Marlins.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
So he sets him down swinging. Corey Dickerson becomes the first out of the inning. 0-1 the count. Called strike 0-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Stays alive, still 0-2. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Joyce. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Ramirez is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. Home run number 44 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Brad Boxberger comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Christian Yelich, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Base hit into right center. Heading for second is Yelich. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. Home run number 55 on the campaign as this lead got even wider.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues. Ryan Stanek enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 55.
Jason Kipnis will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason
Here's the pitch.
Kipnis.
Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging
Now
in,
batting,
Yu
the
Darvish.
pitcher.
He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat
Darvish.
here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Here's the 0-2. Fastball well outside.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Skied into straightaway right. Ramirez is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubs are on top, 14-0. Ready now for the Marlins, Jorge Alfaro. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Lifted in the air to right field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
He's set, and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first base.
Stepping in, Lewin Diaz. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for a strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Popped straight up. Darvish is calling for it, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Cubs lead it 14-0. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Chris Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Joyce. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher,
ready now,
40.
Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
From the stretch. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters.
Your
John
attention,
Birdie
please.
is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already
Number
well
5,
down, he'll just need to try and get on base here.
Birdie.
No balls and 1 strike. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes
Now
like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Miguel Rojas.
So now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. Lifted down the line in left. Bryant in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, if he's going to pound this.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
14-0 is the final in this one. Chicago combined to hit 8 home runs en route to the win. Yu Darvish earned his 9th win of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Jose Arena worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Cubs tattooed 8 home runs as a club as they manhandled the Marlins 14-0. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. Jordan Hicks got his 3rd win this season, leading the Cardinals to a win against the Braves 4-3. The Pirates held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 3-2. The San Francisco Giants grabbed 13 hits in the game as they stomped the Brewers 9-3. The Phils allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Mets 1-0. The Colorado Rockies sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 9-7. The Arizona Diamondbacks put together 10 total hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Red Sox had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 7-4. The Minnesota Twins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 9-6. The win was their 6th in a row. Teoscar Hernandez smacked a home run and drove in 3 as Toronto took care of the Rays 5-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Chicago White Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 8-6. The Detroit Tigers combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-3. The Indians launched 3 home runs as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 6-4. The Texas Rangers hit 3 long balls as they bested the visiting Nats 8-6. The Oakland Athletics totaled 13 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 3-1. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.